World, it's a big one. I want to introduce you today to a very special person in my life, Lazaro Pedroso, aka Lachy, from Havana, Cuba. Totally changed my life. I have transformed completely into a new human being because of this person and because of traveling to Cuba and being with the people on the island and the spirit and energy there. And I just want to introduce you, Lachy. How's it going?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
um, I feel really excited about talking with you today because you have made such a big impact on my life, and I want to share your gifts with the world and just talk a little bit about what you've got going on in Cuba, and you're in Norway right now. So what are you up to at this present moment in time?
Well, the feeling is mutual. It's very nice for me too to have been now talking to you, and of course, it's a pleasure to share uh, all the time our experience, uh, not only with you, with other people.
Yay. Yes, yes. I mean, I can't even imagine how many lives you've touched and the ripple effects that that has had in the world, you know?
Well, I have been teaching Cuban salsa since 1997. I started when I finished the high school, and I was starting in the army, and because I have a lot of spare time, I can be with my aunt Omaida Pereira.
Mm.
She's the main leader of our school,
Oh my
and she has been also the person who told me well how to try to transmit our dance to other people,
God. Mm.
because with the Cuban salsa, especially in Cuba, it's a very strange thing, but there is no uh, schools for the Cubans to learn salsa. So that could be strange to understand, but it's because just the salsa is a cultural phenomenon, and the people learn either for the parents, the friends, or they just learn how they can. But there is no really an academic way to do it, and there is no also any procedure or any um,
Mm-hmm.
methods or help me
Mythology. Yeah.
uh,
Methodology.
to do this activity. So at that time it was like 17, 18 years ago, 17. We don't have any patterns to follow, so it was very difficult. Uh, but now I have a lot of experience, so it's a little bit more easier to do it now.
Well, and I think what translated so much to me, well, first, I love hearing your story because when I was in Cuba, I thought that was so interesting that you all have a stint of time in the army, which I didn't know after high school. Is that for men
Yes.
and women?
Normally it's for men, but
Okay.
if the women want to apply, they can do it.
Okay.
It's a free for everybody.
And I love hearing that you kind of created, or Omaida really supported you all to create something that would translate to foreigners, people that wanted to learn and had maybe never done it before or had done it before, but not with Cubans or in Cuba.
Well, yes, that was the idea, and that was the main goal,
Mm-hmm.
to try to communicate not only the dance that actually in Cuba we call casino. It was also to try that the people understand why what is the salsa for us, how is important this not only the dance, the music and all the atmosphere that surrounds this phenomenon.
Why is it important? Can you talk a little bit about that?
It's important because first of all, it's a social thing. So the people use the salsa to make friends, to dance among them, to get to know new people, to make partners. You cannot conceive or you cannot think in a party in Cuba without music and dance. That's not possible. And of course, the casino is one of the main music and dances in the party. So it's important to be involved in this rhythm because it's not only just a music and a dance. It's something like I don't know. It's like when you go to a cafe and you want to talk to friends. In Cuba, we go to a party and we dance.
I love that level of communication.
It's also a way of expression, and you don't really have to know all the time the person you're dancing with, but that's part of the thing that you just interact with other people, and you get new emotions, new connections, new feeling, new energy. You can get rid of a lot of things you have in your life, like the stress, the pain, the sadness, and you can go for the joy and the happiness. And that's what makes it good.
Give thanks. I am just sitting here and I feel so much of what you're saying in my physical body. I just love it. There's so much life here, and I can feel how alive you feel about the dance and the music and the culture, and I really get that essence of connection, which I think here in America at least is something that I feel like we're a little robotic, and it's kind of like how do we connect with each other? And
I think you're being too hard with yourself. I think that, for example, in the States they have another concept, and it's just that it's another concept when they are facing a dance or a way to express.
Right.
So for us, it's like the important thing is the feeling and the communication, and for you is also the feeling but the expression.
Well, and I think communication seems to be such a powerful word for it. And I know that when I was there learning, those first 2 weeks, I went twice in 2011, and the first 2 weeks I was there, I felt really challenged and I felt really frustrated because I came with all of my kind of preconceived notions and attitude and ego and all this stuff about I'm a good dancer, I can do this, look at me go. And when I met you, it was like, this doesn't work so well here, and other people were giving me that feedback too, like less is more, connect with me, don't style so much, all this stuff. So that broke me down in a sense and broke all those barriers down so I could learn how to truly express who I am without all these preconceived notions.
Yeah, but the thing is that especially with the salsa and the salsa that is not in Cuba, there are some elements who are focused in a different way. And even if I say that the the expression and the communication is very important in the Cuban salsa. I also think that in other kind of salsa, the expression and the communication is very important. It's just the matter of what are we going for. And when we dance, we don't go for the how good you look. It's more how good you feel.
Yeah.
And that's also a paradigm because you can also feel good if you look good. So that depends also of the person, in fact. But how we see it in Cuba, it's like you don't need to look good to feel good. So that's the main thing. That the most important matter for us is exactly that. You just have to feel good.
Yes, and I freaking love this sentiment so much. I feel like there was more you wanted to say there. Did you want to say something else?
Yeah, it's just like I always have this picture in my mind. For example, when I am in a party and I'm seeing a big lady dancing, uh, she could look incredible good because you can see that she's having such a good time and enjoying the music, and it doesn't matter her appearance. She just look glorious, and that's something I very like of the casino, that
Yeah.
the people really enjoy what they're doing and they look so good just for that.
I love the sentiment, and I really feel that when you say it. It's like, I remember you saying to me when I was in Cuba, maybe the second time, you were like, us Cubans, we one thing we really have is confidence. Like, we're so confident. You'll see a 300-pound woman walking down the street like she's the bomb, the shit. Like, and she's got her shirt pulled up over her belly and whatever. She like is happy, she loves herself. And that has stayed with me ever since you said that. And I hear what you're saying now. It's more about feeling good on the inside and not worrying about, do I look good? Is the hand in the right position? Am I pretty enough? Is my hair messed up? It's just about that sense of connection ultimately inside, and then to the partner and to the music, and life around you just kind of explodes in joy when I feel good.
Yes, you're right.
So what is, yeah, I feel like there's more.
No. I'm just going once again to the same point that even though there are some people that can also get a very similar feeling just to look good, so that depends also of the person also.
Right.
But in my particular point of view, I really feel much better just to feeling good than to look good.
Yeah. And I think
That's my point. That's it. That's I'm not generalist, making general.
right.
So
Thank you for clarifying that.
yeah.
I know for myself what I think traveling to Cuba really did, among other things, I mean, just being with the friends and the new friends that I was with from here in the States, and then coupled with being with all of you, it was such a healing experience for me, one that reverberates to this day. Like, that experience made such a huge impact on my life, and I think cultural travel in general can really do this for people. I felt such a sense of welcoming, like open arms and open hearts. That was really my intention when I first went there. Was I want to experience open arms and open hearts, and that is exactly what I experienced.
That's very good. You enjoyed your trip. Cuba is it's very open for all the people. Normally, we like to, interchange, to try to be receptive, and because it's also uh, what we enjoy. We enjoy to do that, and now you are saying that it was good for you, but every time that we have somebody who understands the concept of the dance, and somebody who really can also have the opportunity to transmit that, to be not only a receptor, also a transmit that thing of the of what we have here. It's so good for us because it's like we are expanding in a way our philosophy in the dance, and something that we have been doing for a long time. It's not a new thing. Cuban always have a, a lot of rhythms to share with the world, and it's good that we can continue doing that. And also at the same time, when you were here, for example, when you were giving classes to the guys, and we also have the opportunity to make an interchange. So you give us, and we give you, and we create a very good atmosphere out of it, and that's why we like to enjoy, not only with the things that we know, we also enjoy with the things that others can give us, and our fun, our joy in the dance. If you can transmit and you can just put it not only in the Cuban salsa, but in any other thing in the life, it's good. It's good because that's how we can continue being very happy in a country with so many problems, and because that's part of what keeps us like this, that we enjoy everything we have, and we try to take the positive and the good things of the life, and don't look for the bad stuff, because you will always see that. It's very easy to see, but the good part is the one that you have to go for it.
Yeah.
And that's the same we do in the dance. We don't try to look for the superficial or for what it could be pre-made. So we just try to, like you say, improvise a lot, but at the same time, that's part of the fun, to make mistakes, to enjoy another partner, to dance together with different couple in the Rueda de Casino, and things like that. Because what makes our life better.
I am just so full of so many ideas and emotions, and I hear you talk about that level of connectivity and the energy, giving, receiving, and that was one of the most vitally important things that you shared with me. I think one of the last days that we were there, I was there the first time, I wasn't understanding this element of letting go. Like, you were like, relax completely. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I have to have frame, how can I relax completely? And you were like, you have to relax so that the leader can give you can receive the energy the leader wants to give you, so that you can follow his lead. And it's just, it's just this back and forth exchange. And that transformed everything.
Yeah, because in the conversation you were having when you were dancing, you want to talk all the time, and that was the problem.